Golden Knights having great success so far this year. Does that put any pressure on you guys to succeed in this
Who are the
league?
Golden Knights? No, only pressure is that the sniping of people saying you got to do as good as them.
It's just good. Vegas is treating us well, and I think the record doesn't show how hard that we work, and it's tough in that way, but it's good for us in the inner circle to understand what we have going on in Vegas, and if we just continue to trust and believe in each other, the sky's the limit for this team, and I'm blessed to be a part of it.
Our expectations maybe at the start of the season were a little unrealistic.
Man, we're not even worried about the playoffs right now. What we do, we take it week by week. We gotta worry about next week. You start looking ahead and you start looking over people, you might not even make it. So
that being said, to me, Urban Meyer is one of the lowest pieces of garbage there is on this earth.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jose V, my guy Jay Madrazos. We are coming to you live once again with another episode of Straight Bet Sports. Today, we are live here at Hennessy's Tavern and Pub in downtown Las Vegas on Fremont Street. Big shout out to our guy Christos for allowing us to be here today and hang out and do the show. We're going to have Las Vegas Lights FC's very own Khori Bennett joining us here in just a few moments. Now, if you guys haven't been out here to Hennessy's, trust me, come check it out. It's a great establishment, great food, great drinks, great atmosphere. And you're right on the corner, right at the edge. If you want to keep walking, you've got the rest of the Fremont Strip to do so. But look, Joel, big game coming up for the Las Vegas Lights this weekend. Huge season, historical, magical season to say the least, right? Best season they've had since they've been here in Las Vegas. New ownership. The fan base starts to come back. New players. This team gets put together literally from night to day within less than a month. You were pretty much there all season watching the games, covering it for Straight Bet Sports. Talk a little bit about what you saw from previous years compared to now. You definitely see the difference. And it's like some of the players just continue. Yeah, correct. Yeah. So look, once again, we are live on 3 different platforms right now. Check out our YouTube page, our Facebook page. And for each and every one of you that's been complaining and asking me for a while, Jose, why can't you go live on Instagram? We are now live on IG. So check us out. Straight Bet Sports on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. We're not live on Twitter anymore, but look, you want to check us out, follow our work, go ahead and check us out there on Twitter. But look, we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Drop that comment, drop that like, press that share. Let everyone know what it is that you are tuned into today, and we'll go from there. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring on our guest for today. He is none other than Khori Bennett of the Las Vegas Lights, joining us from Cashman Field. I believe you're there now. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're probably right up the street, right?
Yeah, we just finished practice, so I'm still at the stadium.
Awesome, Khori. Well, we appreciate you giving us a few moments of your time now. I've said this before, and I said it to Dennis earlier in the season when I talked to him a bit on an interview, and I told him a lot of my questions have been considered fan-sided. People say that I'm a fan-sided type media guy, and you know what? I was a fan before I became a media person and started doing media. So if some of my questions seem like that, excuse me. But a lot of the fans have been asking me particularly, who is Khori? Where does he come from? What can we know about him that we do not know? So talk a little bit about your story, your upbringing, where you come from in your family.
Okay, so I'm born and raised in Jamaica, Kingston, Jamaica. So that was
Okay.
I was born. I went to, what you guys call elementary school. Then I went to high school in Jamaica. So my upbringing was, 100% Jamaican.
Oh, wow. Okay.
After that, I had a full scholarship offer, or quite a few full scholarship offers to go to college to play soccer. I played soccer growing up since I was like 4 years old. So I was playing club.
Wow, you've been playing for a while.
Yeah, so I was playing in my club, a local club, Santos FC, and I played in my elementary school, Covenant, and then I went to high school, and I went to one of the bigger clubs in Jamaica, Real Mona, and I also played in my high school, Wilmers. And then from there, different college scouts always came to Jamaica to, kind of get talent, and fortunately, I had a few offers, and then from there I decided that I would take up one of those offers, and then I moved to the United States when I was 17 to go to college.
Okay. And what was it about soccer that got to you as a kid that you said, you know what? I'm going to stick to this. I like playing this. What was it about the sport of soccer that was the end all be all for you?
Yeah, so growing up, honestly, I played every sport. So I played
Okay.
soccer, I did track and field is very popular in Jamaica. I did that as well. We have a sport, cricket, that is similar to baseball. I'm not sure if you know cricket.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah, 100%.
yeah, I did basketball too. I was actually pretty good when I was younger at basketball. I did name it, swimming, tennis. I did every sport growing up. But I think as I grew older, I realized how much I love soccer because certain players just made me fall in love with the game. Like
Okay.
Thierry Henry, that was the main person that made me fall in love with the game, just the way he played. Also, my family, in my family, I have a lot of sports persons. My dad played. He didn't play at a high level, but he played, so he always loved soccer. So every Saturday morning, the TV was on with English Premier League. On Sunday, it would be La Liga. So this is the
Yeah.
type of environment that I grew up in, midweek Champions League. So this type of environment I grew in, so this kind of made me sway more towards, football. When we play in high school in Jamaica, football, our games get 30,000 people. The stadium is full. So it's a
Wow.
really big thing. So this is something that kind of swayed me towards, football, soccer. Yeah.
So, Corey, you mentioned the Champions League. I have to ask you, who's your Europa team? I know you, as long as you don't say Real Madrid, because this guy's a Real Madrid fan, and I'm a Barcelona fan because I was a huge Messi guy for a while. But who's your team on the Euro side? Do you have one?
I do. My team is Arsenal, but I'm also a Madrid fan. So kudos to you.
Okay. Madrid. So I'm a Chelsea fan originally. I followed Barcelona for a while. Obviously, I'm half Argentinian, so I had to root for Messi. I can't go away from that. All right, you know what I mean. Now, you did mention some people that influenced you. You mentioned Thierry Henry, which was I remember watching him growing up as a kid as well. Was just phenomenal. Even now, as a commentator, I love the guy. He's hilarious. But is there anyone aside from him, or is it just him that you model your game after?
So there was also a striker in Jamaica. He didn't play in Jamaica. He played in England. He played all around Europe at the time. He passed away a few years ago, Luton Shelton. So he's the all-time leading goal scorer for Jamaica's national team. So
Okay,
he's someone
nice.
that he was a past student of my high school. So he would always come back and speak to us. He's someone that I looked up to so much because it's not it's not easy for Jamaicans to go and go abroad and have a really good career in terms of opportunities, and he had a solid career. So he's also someone that I looked up to. But in terms of modeling my game, I would think the person that comes to mind mostly that I watch is Edison Cavani. Obviously,
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
I like Cavani because his off the ball movement is second to none, and obviously his finishing is top class. So he's someone that I've always watched and admired, as well as Thierry Henry.
Once again, Jose VJ Madrazos, we are live here at Hennessy's Tavern in downtown Las Vegas on Fremont Street. You're tuned in to Straight Bet Sports. We have our guy, Khori Bennett of the Las Vegas Lights, joining us live here. He's at Cashman, just finished up practice. They're hanging out over there, getting ready to relax. We're doing our thing here. Come hang out. If you haven't been here, I'm telling you guys, this is the spot to be, especially on the weekends. Even early here, there's already people here. But Khori, let's talk about the season and how it's gone, because there's new ownership that's coming in. We've been covering the team since day one, right? We saw the previous ownership regime, how they were, what they cared about, what they didn't care about, the product that they put on the field. This team that you guys have right now was pretty much assembled within a month prior to the season even starting. Joey Bats comes in, Jose Batista takes over. Now you have Dennis Sanchez coming in, taking the helm, being your head coach. A lot of these guys, whether it's vets or young guys that all got put together, what was it about the Lights for you that was like, okay, let me take this shot, let me take this opportunity. I think we can do something here.
So I think it was a good opportunity for me before I was playing in Charlotte. Really enjoyed it there. Got a phone call asked if I could make it preseason because obviously we're trying to put together a team. Previous years, when I looked up Las Vegas Lights, in previous years they didn't do as well, So I saw an opportunity in that where I could come here and help the team to be better than they were before. So that's something that drew me towards this club, as well as it's a really nice city to be in.
14 goals on the season for you. You've become one of the fan favorites here. Every time you get on the pitch, people expect you to get a goal. What has been this season making it easier for you to see and find the back of the net?
For me, it's the work that I do day in, day out in training. It gives me confidence going into the games. Being consistent in training, working hard, but also I have really good teammates. Guys who are able to get me the ball in the right positions at the right time. So that's something those are two things that really helped me so far this year.
Is there one player in particular that you would say that's on this current squad right now that has helped you more than anything?
I don't like to single out anyone, to be honest. They've all helped me, to be honest. In even the goalkeeper, the center back, everyone has helped in some way because the way we play, we need every single person on the field to be doing their role correctly. And so, I would say all the guys. I don't want to call any names because I don't want to cause too much trouble.
You don't want to ruffle any feathers. Yeah, I get it. You don't want somebody to go, hey, man, what about me? What happened?
Exactly, yeah.
No, I get it. But overall, to take everything, put it together, what has been your overall experience so far, year one here with the Lights?
I mean, it's been great. It's been great. In the locker room, we're all a family. It's one of the better locker rooms that I've been in. It's one of the better locker rooms that I've been in. We're all a family. When we face tough moments, we face them together and we stick together. And when we face the good moments, we celebrate together. So it's been a pleasure and it's been great.
And can you talk about Dennis? Talk about Dennis Sanchez, the coach. What has he meant for you this season? Because a lot of people had doubt when he got hired. Not so many people knew too much about him coming into here. Like I said, brand new team being put together last minute. What have been your overall thoughts on being coached by Dennis this year and the job that he's done?
Dennis is great. Before being a coach, he's a great person, a great human being, someone I can go and speak to as well. So Dennis is great. And as a coach, he's, I think, one of the best minds in all of USL. Tactically, he can put together a really good team, based on the opponent or whatever. He can make tweaks on the go as well. So I think he's one of the best coaches in USL.
Well, you got anything for Khori?
I'm not hearing.
Oh, you can't hear his mic? You can't hear him? Oh, we'll fix that in a minute. But basically, he wanted to know, aside from yourself, who would you say is your favorite player on the team?
Aside from myself, I was
again, not trying to put you on the spot there, but it's okay to say who your favorite player is. Come on.
Man, put me on the spot. A player that I really like, I like all my teammates. Let me put that out there. They're all really good players. They're all really good players.
No.
But a player that I really admire is JC Ngando.
Okay.
Really good player.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about the game that's coming up. You guys have New Mexico quarterfinals, I believe it is here, going into the USL Championship. You guys got to play your first home game. Ooh, sorry, we got some sound over here. Your first home game, and you also got to get that victory. Obviously, no points put up throughout the game. You have to get into the penalty shootouts. What are you guys going to do different so that doesn't happen this time around against New Mexico?
So basically, the approach won't be much different, to be honest. In playoff, when it comes to the playoffs, every team, they're on high alert. Everyone wants it. We know everyone knows it's win or go home. So defensively, teams, for example, in the Sacramento game, teams will defend in a low block. They'll do anything it takes to get to the next round. They'll forget their identity, change their identity, anything to get the result. For us, it's sticking to our identity, continue to do stuff that we do right, You know, there's a few things that we need to clean up, and we've been working very hard at it in training. And, you know, it will be a good game. New Mexico won the Western Conference. You know, they came here and they beat us early in the season. We went there and we beat them. So it will be a good matchup. It will be a very good matchup.
And then final question for you. How has your overall fan experience been here in Las Vegas with the Lights supporters, the supporter groups, compared to other stops that you've been on in your career?
It's been great. You know, after the game, you know, I always make sure that I go and I try to interact with the fans as much as possible, because when we're on the field and maybe we're facing tough moments or we have good moments, it's the fans that make the experience, you know, help us through it. When we're facing tough moments, we hear the fans cheering for us, you know, it gives us that extra drive. So it's been great. And, you know, I always try to show my appreciation after the game, regardless of result, regardless of how I personally feel. You know, I try to show appreciation, because without them, you know, we wouldn't be where we are.
And then final thought for you on the game coming up. Anything you want to tell the fans? What can they expect? And what do you tell some of those fans that are getting ready to travel?
This game, for the fans, I would like to just say continue to support us. This game will be a good one. You know, we're at the point of the season where there's no easy game. There's no easy game. So it will be a good one. The guys are prepared. We're in high spirits, and we're just ready to go out there. We're so eager to get out to New Mexico and win this one for the fans back home. And for the fans coming out there, always appreciate you guys. I'm not sure how far New Mexico is in terms of a drive or a plane ride, but you know, we always appreciate them, and definitely after the game, as usual, we'll be showing our appreciation to these fans, hopefully with a win as well.
Khori, we greatly appreciate you. Thank you for giving us a few moments of your time. I know you're tired and you want to get some rest. If you want to let the fans follow you, what social media platform do you use more than anything where they can go and follow you in the rest of your career?
Okay, social media. For Instagram, I use Instagram quite a lot. You can follow me at KhoriBennett at Khori Bennett. I use Twitter as well, so at KhoriBennett. It's the same thing. Those are the two that I mainly use. I also have a Facebook page, Khori Bennett. You will see it is verified as well. So those are the three platforms that fans can follow me and, you know, continue to show love and support.
He is Khori Bennett of the Las Vegas Lights FC. Remember, Las Vegas, the Lights have another playoff game this weekend. Check them out, show them love, show them support. Khori, we greatly appreciate you, my man. Best of luck against New Mexico, and we'll talk soon, hopefully in person. Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, you hear him? Get that hat trick this weekend.
I'm going for it, man. I'm going for it. I'm not here.
All right, brother. Take care. Peace.
Thank you.
Khori Bennett there of the Las Vegas Lights FC. Let me get this microphone, because I think Joel's microphone went dead. Probably not working. But, Joel, based off of everything you heard from Khori there, what are your thoughts going into this game against New Mexico? Gotcha.
Players like him that are focused, that are in with the feel the club, so we can move forward. We can reach that success. We can be consistent. You don't play cup here. You also play that. We'll see. Very exciting.
So look, again, we talked about it earlier, how you were pretty much at most of all these games this year. I wasn't able to cover every single game, but I got to a few. But let's talk about the fans real quick. I want to get back to that. I know it sounds like a broken record and we keep talking about it, but I have videos of fans I didn't post. I will post here soon. Everything I've heard is positive. I mean, everything I've heard about Joey Bats and him being the new owner, everything that he's done with this organization, how he built the suite area and the right field, the renovations exactly, how he's trying to find a way to get other demographics of people to come out to the games, I think has been huge. Obviously, the numbers aren't there as they were in year one, year two, but they're getting back there. You know, you have some of the supporters that were gone for a while that are now saying, let's give this team a shot again. Let's try it one more time and see what happens. So overall, though, overall, are you happy with the fan base and what you've seen this season with the new ownership?
Like what is it? Application for the sit like the closer. Different teams, you know. So the other local teams, hopefully the playoffs.
Las Vegas, remember, once again, the Lights have a playoff game, number two of the season. It's been a historical run for the Las Vegas Lights this year. Obviously, most points, most wins. They got everything done this year. And remember, this team was literally put together within a matter of a month, overnight, with scraps, with all due respect. Not saying this team is scraps, Joel, because we know they're not. But what I mean by that is when you have to grab a bunch of players and call them, make these phone calls, sign these players, get a head coach, make sure the ownership is on board as well. It's a lot that goes into that. I've never done it. Obviously, we read about it, we see about it, we know what goes on with all that stuff. But hats off to Joey Bats, Joey Batista. For those of you that know him as Joey Batista, Jose Batista, the new owner of the Lights. He has done an amazing job this year. He has realized what Las Vegas soccer is all about. It's not about the gimmicks. It's not about the sideshows. It's not about the circuses that Brett Lashbrook used to bring to this team. He actually cares about the talent that's on the field. I'm not going to say product because the last time I said product, I got ripped by some of the fans because they told me these guys aren't product. They're players. They're athletes. They're on the field. Give them that respect. So, yes, the players, the talent that was put on this field has been absolutely amazing. Las Vegas Lights, congratulations. You guys are back. The fans will be in full force soon. I know they will. I want to give a big shout out to the electric company LV, always supporting me whenever I go to games from day one. Boulevard Locals as well. Big shout out to them. Two huge supporter groups that have continued and have not stopped supporting this team through the thick and thin, through the good ownership, through the bad ownership. These fans are still here. So Las Vegas Lights, thank you again for giving us some time with Khori Bennett today. We greatly appreciate it. To our guy, Will Martin, media guy over at the Lights, greatly appreciate you for that as well. But this is not the last time we'll be here. Remember, we are at Hennessy's Pub here in downtown Las Vegas on Fremont Street. If you guys haven't checked it out, come check it out. Let them know Jose V and Straight Bet Sports sent you. They'll definitely take care of you. But look, we're going to be out here a lot more. I think I'm going to make this our spot, Joel. I like it out here. I think this is a good spot for us to keep coming out here, hang out with the people, and keep doing some podcasts. So pretty much. So remember, guys, Straight Bet Sports on all social media platforms. If you missed any part of this interview, it will be up on YouTube. It will be up on Facebook. And, of course, IG. We are there. And follow my guy. There we go. That's my guy, Jay Madrazos. For Jose V, for Straight Bet Sports, Hennessy's Pub, Las Vegas Lights FC, and Khori Bennett. We are out. Till next time, take care. Don't drink and drive. Don't text and drive. Be safe. We are out. Peace.